Hey there, and happy Monday, and also happy May Day. I don't know if any of you guys like to craft and create May Day baskets, but it's always a fun thing to do. When my kids were little and we lived in town, it was just so fun to surprise some neighbors with little May Day baskets and such. So hopefully you're enjoying your day, and I'm recouping from a great 4 days away at the Okoboji crafting retreat, and that was so fun, and it was great to see everyone and what they were working on. There's just so many talented crafters out there. Some people were crafting little tiny furry Highland cows, and sewing and crocheting and knitting and card making and scrapbooking, all kinds of fun stuff. So it was great to be away. It's good to be back, and today is like transition day totally in so many ways. So this morning I was actually out in the tractor digging so that they could come behind me and plant and such. And so so I don't know if I'm interrupting that to do the video, or if I'm interrupting my Stampin' Up stuff to go help them out in the field. It's hard to know, but I'm always glad that I can help out in some kind of way too, so that's good. Let's see, I'm just gonna see if I can catch up on the iPad. So what I'm coming to you with today is card number 1 for Lois Anderson's virtual stamp party, and I'm bringing you a sneak peek of some new products. So I'm excited about that, of course, and I can't show you, and point out different things in the actual catalog, but I will kind of just show you the products, which is what I'm all about anyway. So hey there, Lisa. Hi, Rosina. Hi, Julie. Let me get my camera turned around here for you, and I'll see if I can. Oops, there. Got lots of ribbon choices laid out in my way of where my iPad goes. Okay, here we go. Oh, you guys, this happens to me so often. When I flip my camera around, I'm always like trying to get to the host code right here where it should be in my camera, but know that I will be posting a live shot or still shot of today's card that I'm doing live. And with that, I will post Lois's host code. It's on my website. I'll be getting out my monthly email yet tonight, I hope. And that'll be on there too. So loving blue as I do. This card was so fun to make. I see Lisa's joining me. She loves blue, and also Lois likes blue too. And Pam saying, "Yay, new products! Love blue." She loves blue. And what's fun is the paper that I'm using has trees on it. So not only is it blue, I'm incorporating trees, which Lois loves as well. So it's fun when I can do something that that I think my hostess might like. And she was really intrigued by this Countryside Inn collection. She told me already, so I wanted to have her first card be using those products. So from the annual catalog, please say you got yours already. I sure hope so, because it starts tomorrow. So today is the last day to order anything from the mini catalog, the annual catalog, and then this new annual catalog starts tomorrow. So page 62 and 63, like I said, by contract of Stampin' Up, I'm not allowed to open up the catalog like I normally would during a live. But page 62 and 63 have some fantastic ideas using this suite of products. So then when I pull this out, you're going to go, oh, that's what she's talking about. I've been looking at my catalog and love this, right? And so that is where that comes from. And then the samples I wanted to say too on page 62 and 63 have some cute little like flowers that they've put that kind of coordinate with some of the images on here. Those are found on the next page, a separate stamp set on page 64. So that's where that's from. But I'm going to be using a couple different bundles in here too, but let me show you the new stuff. So in the Countryside collection, Countryside Inn, excuse me, there is actually an embossing folder too that's really pretty with some floral images that I'm not using today, but wanted to show you. And actually the stamp set I'm not using today either, the Countryside Corners. I'm not using that yet today. I'm just using the dies and the paper. And so one of the new in colors is Boho Blue. So excited about this. This color wasn't quite a surprise like some might be, just because a while back during Celebration they had that mini cut and emboss machine in the boho blue color. So we kind of went, you know what, I bet we're getting boho blue as some kind of color refresh, new color, something like that. So so it wasn't a big surprise, but now it'll be here starting tomorrow for everyone. Hi Pam, and yep, Pam loves blue too, and Tori's here, and so is Donna. Wonderful. Okay, and whenever I use a designer series paper for the first time, I like to show you guys what's all in it. So we've got more of a white background with blue images on here, floral, and then just like a plain pattern. And then look at the fun rabbits on here. I don't know, they kind of look old-fashioned, and whenever I see an old-fashioned rabbit, I want to call it a hare. Or maybe it's because it looks taller, I don't know. But this looks like a hare instead of a rabbit. Does anybody agree with me on that? Or am I just kind of strange about that? I don't know. All right, and then what a fun background too. That light boho blue with some other darker colors, and then like Partridge in a Pear Tree, or the Partridge Family. I grew up watching a lot of that, loved that show. Still love music, so maybe that's where I got my start, was watching that. And then the back just has stripes there. And then this one is so pretty. I just kind of want to cut out these images and do something with it that way. Then the back side of that has this fun thing too. I love stripes and I love little dots, so it's going to be hard to pick between one or the other. And this has fox on it. So fox, I don't know. It has that on there. And then the back side, another just pattern there. And then again, this is the one I'm using with the trees on it and in blue. Hi there, Barb. And then a fun background pattern there. So that is called Countryside in 12 by 12 designer series paper. So we have that to work with. And then brand new is this boho blue ink pad. So before I even get that going, I'm going to show you what I do because it's new with my ink pads. So I'll take your pick tool and going to pull this up here, because a lot of you ask, you know, what do you do with this? I'm just going to kind of stick it there for now. And this extra piece, I don't know why, kind of like a picky pokey. Sometimes if this comes off quick and easy, I just rip that whole extra layer off. And if not, it doesn't bug me that much. But anyway, so then I open up this. I'm going to kind of walk you through this as well. Hi there, Kim. Oh yeah, Julie, isn't that paper beautiful? I just saw your comment there. All right, so on here, we've got all these stickers, 4 of them, okay? Actually, before I even open it, I have to kind of know what's the front, and when it's open, then I lose track. I'm like totally directionally challenged with our ink pads. Okay, so here's my boho blue. So I'll take the sticker that says boho blue, and I'll put it right here in the front, like so. Okay, then I will take the one that's the other one that says boho blue here on my little sticker sheet. There we go. We've got this. And then I put that on the back side. So for some reason it's laying somewhere that it's the other way, then I have that on there like so. Then I open it up like so, and then I take that plain one that doesn't have any writing on it and just all the color, and I'll put that in here. This one's a little bit trickier. I'll put it in the corner, and then usually I take your pick tool, because if I get my fingers going in there, it's going to get more in the ink pad than it is on the sticker. And so that's going to be in my well to tell me that. So hopefully that will help you guys if you wonder, like, what do you do with all your stickers? And honestly, after that, I'm totally fine. These, I know some people do different things with them, other demos and such. These are different languages. I just throw that away like so. So done with that. But like I said, if you have other ideas for them, that's great. But that's just all I do with it. And then the other bundle that I'm using with today's card, that is carrying over, but probably priced separately, is the Charming Sentiment. So the stamp set and the coordinating dies will be 2 separate prices instead of the bundle 10% savings that is today through the end of today. All right. So for those of you just joining, here's my card, and I will get started. Hi there, Jill from St. Paul. Good to see you on here. All right, so what I'm going to do is I think first what I'll do is create my little window. So I've got my color combination here of those pretty papers that Julie loves, as well as everybody else that loves blue. How can you not like it? And some basic white boho blue. Okay. And then I'm going to take one of these. Nope, I'm going to take this one. This is the one I want. I have cut this boho, countryside, all these new terms and names, you guys, and it's Monday, right? Hi there, Deb. I'm going to take the countryside in DSP here, and I've cut this 3.75 by 5 inches across here. I'm going to put this in my cut and emboss machine right here, and the countryside corners dies that I'm using look like this. So I have taken out, though, let's see if you count this as 1, 2, I've taken out dies 3 and 4 to make today's card, so you see that. And what I'm going to do then is put this here and make sure that I don't have my trees upside down. All right, not that I would have done that, right? Okay, and then I'm just going to lay that here and here. So far I have pretty steady hands most of the time. For those of you that want to put washi tape to really hold down your pieces, that works really well too. So like I said, I feel pretty secure in just laying it on there and just cranking that through. So then what I have after that is this piece with a window in it, and then this piece that I'm just going to lay aside for a separate day. Who knows when that'll show up on a different card, right? And then this piece here, so now we kind of have this little, just like a little window with those like so. All right, so I'm just gonna set this aside for now. We'll need it after a little bit. But what I wanted to start doing is doing some assembly. And so I'm going to pull over my boho base, and then this is cut this way to open the long way, kind of that way. And the pretty paper, I'm just going to flip over. Oh, I was going to say my adhesive. I just remembered I put a brand new roll in. I'm like, oh, please start, but that's why sometimes it just takes a second to get going. So that I'm going to place now on basic white that is cut 4 inches by 5 1/4, and now this can go on my card base after that. So that's quick and easy to do as well. So we've got that like so. Okay, and then this is going to, for a different look, I could keep it the same, but how fun if I flip that over and have that pattern of flowers showing, and just to give it a different look. And of course it's from the same paper packet, so it is going to coordinate beautifully and perfectly. Yes, and Lisa's just loving all the blue, right? Well, let's keep adding to the blue. So what I'm going to do next then is take just a little piece of white, basic white here, and from that Charming Sentiments, I'm going to take the Hey There from there, just tap that and ink that up like so. So with the Hey There, then we have all of these fun coordinating. I'll show you there. I showed you the stamps that are ready to cut. Oops, nope, I already switch these up. I had them stacked. All right, Sentiment Silhouette dies. Those coordinate beautifully. So in here, you can see sometimes it's easier. Some of them are easier than others to kind of coordinate, like where's that sentiment that goes with the die and such. So this one I could kind of say, hey, that looks like the Hey There. And then I'm also going to be using this double heart. There's a solid heart that cuts out just one solid heart. And this one is going to cut out like a ring and a solid smaller inside heart. So this is going to be a double heart on the inside. So that's what I also like about this die set, is that there's like pieces that can go inside the candle. You've got your fireworks and different fun celebratory images in here, bows and hearts and stars and things like that. So I'm thinking I need to get on graduation cards this month. Stars would be nice too, but for today I thought let's do the heart. All right, but for now let's cut out the Hey There, and that I'm going to put, whoops, got to get it going the right way. I'm gonna line that up. And I always feel like these sentiments fit pretty tight. And because there's room, I'm going to put that double heart that I just talked about on a piece of Night of Navy cardstock there too. I'm just gonna run that through, and then we'll be all done die cutting. Okay, so we've got Hey There, And then I've got my heart. And you might go, okay, now this is pretty skinny. Why didn't you use adhesive sheets on there? Because anytime that's pretty detailed and intricate, I like to use the adhesive sheets, and that would be a good thing to use on there. But I wanted to use the pieces separate, and they cut out together, and I didn't want the adhesive sheet all sticky because I want that tiny little heart popped up. Okay, so before I put my hay there, actually no, I want to put my hay there on first. There was a rhyme and reason why I wanted to kind of wait, but first I am going to put my hay there, and I'm going to put this on with mini dimensionals, so that kind of gives you an idea of how tiny this sentiment is, this hay there. So like 3 little mini dimensionals, putting those using the white mini dimensionals because my cardstock's white, and now this I'm going to just kind of put off to the side here like so. Isn't that fun? And then for ribbon, okay. Got lots of choices. I know you guys love it when I give you guys choices. All right, so I was going to use, as I drop that new boho ribbon. This is really fun, you guys. Kind of a fabric-y feel to it, but because this piece is so, you know, pretty tiny, so tiny that by the time I wrapped it around there and wanted to just even tie it in a knot, it just felt too thick and bulky for my card, especially because it's already going to be popped up. And then this was just too white for today's project. That's that balmy blue variegated ribbon. So I kind of set that aside, not saying it might show up or might not show up on a different project because some of those other papers are more white. And then starting tomorrow, this ribbon's coming back. That's that balmy blue striped ribbon from the mini catalog. And then the actual like Christmas one, it went with the Christmas gnomes. And then this is the one I decided to go with, the Night of Navy bordered ribbon. And so it just really helps kind of bring that deeper navy into the mix. So that's why I did that. And then it'll also coordinate with those cute little hearts that I cut out as well. And so I'm just going to tie this around there. And if you guys know me, a lot of you are joining, especially on YouTube. My numbers are really climbing on YouTube, I noticed. I'm not big into tying bows. So just let's get that straight right off the bat. I'm not going to change. I always say that and then I will. But I like to tie knots. It's kind of just easy, and I have big fingers. Maybe that's why. All right, so we've got the hay there, and I'm just making that tie around there with that little knot. Hi, Julie. Hi, Leanne. Thanks for joining in. All right, so now this is ready to go on my card, so I'm going to flop this over here and put some dimensionals on here like so. Actually, I'm going to just move it over a little bit, trying to kind of where that bow is knotted. I want to kind of avoid that area with dimensional so it doesn't get double bulky, but this will kind of help cushion and keep it even if I put those dimensionals there. So now we have that little window peeking. Okay. It's like, yep, okay. First I thought, is that even or not? In the camera angle, it looked like it was crooked, but now I think it's even. So we have that there. And now these 2 tiny little hearts that I cut out, I'm going to take a glue dot here and just take and peel that off of my spool with my take your pick tool. Most of that's going to just stick behind the hay there. And then I'm going to put the tip of my heart in there. So that's going to stick really well there. Now this I want to pop up, and it seems like the tiniest little piece to pop up, and I don't know, I kind of went like, you know what, I still really want that popped up, right? So I'm taking my black mini dimensionals and just going to take one here and cut that in half because that's how tiny it needs to be, right? Okay, and this is like this. I'm using the black one because if it does show some, it's not going to show as much as it would if it was a white one. So I like that this is just a little bit of a pop-up and just adds a little bit more to have it popped up like so. So yeah, you probably can't even tell from the camera angle what was important to me versus what I did there. Hi there, Nancy. But I thought that was kind of fun. Okay, so we've got that. Now for accessories, there's new accessories starting tomorrow too. How fun are these new gems? These are the adhesive back solid gems that you can get tomorrow. And I was going to pull in some of these boho blue colored gems here, but when I put them on, I'll kind of lightly put one on. I was going to put like 3 of these, but as you can see, you can hardly tell that they're on there too much. You know, it wasn't the ooh ah. If you're going to take the time to put on accessories, you want them to show right. So I put those aside. Hi there, Carol. It's fun seeing you this weekend. Now these are gorgeous. These are our 5 new in colors. And so there I'm going to take the blue off of here. And I thought these did show up a little bit better. So I'm going to put one large one here, and then the middle medium-sized one, and then the smallest one kind of up here to kind of frame our frame with a little bit of an accessory. So we've got a lot of accessorizing on today's card. We've got these fun gems now, and then we've got the ribbon, and then we've got the hearts accessorizing that too as a little add-on. And because there's so much on there, then I thought, well, let's like have this inside not be too overwhelming. Oops, let me set this aside. Oh, Carol misses me already. What does that say about the weekend? We had fun. We had a blast, you guys. If you can ever join us for our crafting retreat for even 3 of the 4 days, 4 days is if you come as an early bird. Keep that in mind. So yes. All right. So this is just going to be blank inside because that way, if you have the Hey There card, you can make this just easily be anything you want it to be for, you know, the occasion that it is needed for. So hope you enjoyed a little bit of a sneak peek. And like I said, this is card number 1 for Lois Anderson's virtual stamp party. And depending on how busy it is tomorrow with the catalog launch, I hope to do her card number 2 tomorrow, but if not, for sure the next day as well. But hopefully I'll be on here and back again tomorrow. Let me get this flipped around here. Sun's coming in, so it's going to give me stripes on my face, but the sun's coming in, so I guess I'm not too worried about stripes because I'm pretty excited about the sun. There we go. And so yeah, so hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, and if not the next day. But how you can get Lois's special 3 cards, like I said, I'll be taking a still shot and posting that later. And I know a lot of you are kind of interested, like what I have going on for codes, and I'll get back to those of you that have asked about that. Because I won't be doing my set of 8 this month. It's just too busy. I will be doing videos, but I just don't have the time to do sets of 8 cards to send out for everybody like I normally do. But how you can get Lois's special set of 3 cards is by ordering using her host code, and then you'll get her 3 cards as a thank you from her and I for ordering through her party. So hey there, Marilyn, you'll have to watch the replay. See you guys later. Thanks so much.